Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Friday, February 24th. Weird day in the market, really slow. It just felt like nothing was really going up, and everything that popped had no follow through and just crashed right back down. I saw this move on ZSAN this morning. This is kind of a previous runner. We traded a couple times in the last week, and you can see here in the morning it jumps up big. Starts out at 226 and jumps all the way up to 280. I was watching it right around here in the 260 area, and I saw this previous resistance at 280, so I wasn't planning on buying until it broke through that resistance and then showed support there, and I was looking for that move to $3, which was also a previous resistance. And I bought at 281 on this candle here after it bounced down and hit that support and came back up. So I ended up getting 4,000 shares right there. And I was looking for that, just a quick scalp up to the $3 area. The $3 was a previous resistance. I had my line already on the chart from before, so I knew this was a resistance, and I knew I needed to sell, getting close to that $3 mark for that 20-cent gain, which on 4,000 shares is plenty of profit there. So on 4,000 shares, that 20-cent move is, $800 profit. So I ended up going from $800 in profit here on this move to negative $287. And I'll tell you how it happened, what I did wrong, how I didn't follow the plan, and ended up in the red from a very nice, easy 20-cent pop here. I got filled here in the 281 area. I can close this out now. You can see my P&L there, $287 loss on this trade right here, ZSAN. So I'll close that out now and take a look at the chart better. So you can see this morning had a good ramp up, started this nice trend here. I drew this trend line when I saw it at 260 just to see kind of where it was going. I saw it, moving to the $3. I was looking for that couple bounces off the trend here, breaking that 280 resistance, and then it bounced down to 280 here, used this as resistance, jumped up to 295, and then came back down again. Good pullback here, hits that 280 resistance, turns it into support, and then jumps up to $3 on the next move. So I was kind of not paying attention, and I wasn't really focused. I thought, this has a lot of potential. Maybe it's going to blow through that 3 resistance strong and then head higher up to the 340 area. And you can see, so hits $3, comes back down. The next candle again hits $2.99. So I should have known right then and there that I needed to get out, but instead it broke the trend here pretty strong. And instead of selling at $3, I ended up just holding. I thought, I'm going to wait for another bounce off the 280 area, see how it does there. And worst come to worst, I'll break even on this after being up $800. So already a bad trade after not selling at $3 like planned. Even if I sold at $290, I still would have made $400. I don't know what I was thinking. I got too greedy. Had a couple big trades this week. I'm deep in profit, so I'm thinking, I can risk this one, make a little more profit, and be a little riskier on this trade. Although it didn't break the bank, it still hurts when I'm up $800 and I end up losing $287 on a trade like this. You can see here it broke through the trend, came back down to 280. It bounced good, so I'm like, this is good. It's going to be a good pullback, and then we're going to ramp up, bust through $3 up to that 320 area. So I was planning to sell at 280, for my break even, lose a little bit on the commissions, but still get out so I don't lose too much. And then ended up, this broke under the 280 area. I didn't sell again because I was like, there's not much else going on in the market today, so I'm just going to hold this one a little longer, give it some time, see if it can come back up. Because I knew this was a previous runner, and I thought, maybe give it some time and have a nice squeeze, jump up to a high of day again, and I'll sell at $3. I get worried here. I still didn't sell. I looked down on the chart. I said, maybe I can hold to like the 270 area, see what happens then. And that's exactly what happened. Hits 280, turns it into resistance, and then starts coming back down and hits all the way down here to 260. I ended up selling right around here in the 270 area. For me, this is a good learning tool for myself, for my personal trades, so I can really look at this and figure out for myself what I did wrong, what I need to do better in the future. On 4,000 shares is the lesson I need to learn here. Instead of waiting for that higher move, I should have just locked in my profits, looked for that $3 break, and then maybe bought again above $3 and had that $800 profit be sitting nice and easy for the rest of the day. Instead, I end up losing $287, ending the day red, and I'm not happy about it going into the weekend. I wanted to end strong. I wanted another nice $1,000 day, which if I would have made $800 on the trade, I'd have been really close to that. And I ended up in the red. And that's just part of the game, Trading is a lot of emotion. It's a lot of restraint. and self-control. You need to know when to sell. And this is one of those times when, in the past, I've had stocks where I sold 20 cents and then they go 40, 50 cents higher, and I'm mad at myself. But this is one of those times when that rule of trying to sell for those 20-cent pops like this on ZSAN would have worked out perfectly for me. I would have locked in my profit and got out before this move lower, and I would have had a nice green day, but instead ended up red. This is part of the game. I got to be able to stick to my rules and know what I'm doing, and I should have known that $3 resistance was strong there. It popped up to $3 a couple times in the past and just got knocked back down, and that's exactly what happened today. The charts don't lie, and they tell the true story. And overall for the week, still had a bunch of great trades, bunch of profit. Got a swing trade for the weekend that we're in right now. That's looking good. Already up 4% since our entry. And big possibility on that swing trade for Monday morning. Some possible news coming, or again, looking for that 20, 30 cent move on the swing trade over the weekend. Slow day in the market. Nothing really popped, nothing really going on, so we didn't force a lot of trades. Took it slow the rest of the day. The market was red, so not much going on. Not a lot of runners, and there's really nothing going on. Not much volume, it felt like. Maybe everyone took an early day and went home. And you can see ZSAN ended up going home.